Hi everyone, welcome to the European Network of Football Connection. My name is Filipa Silva and today we will present a specific topic related to youth. Specifically, we will develop the topic of the importance of a football player's skills from the early ages, implications from the long-term development and performance, especially in soccer players. When observing the trends of this youth soccer participation, we can see in the literature that this participation is or has changed in the last decades. We observe an increase in the emphasis on structured training in early ages. So they start to play soccer in early ages, and they start to be more structured since 3 or 4 years of age. So it is important to understand their stage of development, and we will spend some time developing this topic in the next slides. And we observe also in the literature that the success of this sport is not achieved by starting too earlier in these structured and in these programs that are mainly specific in only on one sport, and regarding soccer in this only this sport. So we have the idea in the literature that it is important to have a diversification, different sports participation in these early ages, and this is not a waste of time. This is a way to have or to develop more motivation and more skills that will help us in the latest ages, that will have transfer in different skills, motor skills. And what we can say in the literature that distinguish the highest levels of players, the players that achieve that higher level, we can see that the deliberate practice, which could lead them to have more motivation and more focus on their own motivations and their own objectives, are important in soccer. We observed that it is important and it should be applied in this sport. So we can see that the accumulation of hours, specifically in a coach-led approach, and game-based and play-based activities like the small side games, are important to develop and to achieve these higher levels of athletes in soccer players. For some examples, we can see in the literature that an accumulation of 706 to 1,267 hours of accumulation of practice, of this deliberate practice from childhood to adolescence, is important to achieve, or it's frequent when we observe the highest level players. Also, the professional players completed more hours of training and informal play. So these kind of activities are very important to maintain in this sport, and also to achieve the highest levels of performance. The diversification, as I said previously, is very important in this sport, and to achieve the highest levels of sport, of soccer. And we can see that this diversification, so playing different sports in the early ages, are not a waste of time, but are important to give the players some skills and some more motivation to be or to stay long in these sports. So, despite the high amount of sport-specific practice, the elite players also participated in different sports, and we can see some examples here. So, high-performing players has or achieve 2.5 additional sports. So, they play it more, 2 or 3 sports in early ages. Also, professional English female players, it was observed that around 1.2 sports during adolescence, so they are decreasing the number of different sports since childhood to adolescence, but still in adolescence they play more than one sport, not only soccer. And the European or World Futsal Championship champion most practice other sports with or without coaching, so more seriously or not, but they are practicing other sports. And this is important to have this this diversification, because the motivation once again will still in the career and in the sports career, and also they gave us the physical literacy, so the motivation, the sense of know the sport and know their own skills, and the confidence to play more in this sport. And it is important to have this transfer to other sports. So once again, this is not a waste of time. This could be a real way to gain another athlete and perform better and longer in the soccer activity. So when should each development phase begin? So it is important to understand if we are seeing that the athletes start since early ages in a sport, they can start in an academy of soccer, but in this academy they should understand the different stages of development, and also this diversification to understand this need to have or to have a broader skills developing in these ages. So if we understand, if we analyze the hourglass presented by Galau and Osmond with the different stages of the development of motor development, we can understand that the fundamental movement skills or movement phase are around the 2 to 3 years of age and go until 6 to 7 years of age. And this is very important age to develop the most or the base of of our or all of our movements. And they have they are based in 3 different movements. So there was the locomotor, the stability, and the manipulation or the manipulative movements. We can also have some combinations between these 3 different type of movements, and in this phase we should explore all these basic movements to have great results in the latest ages. So before after this age, the 7 years of age, they start the specialization movement phase. So in this phase we can start the specialization in each sport, so starting with more technical skills and the different techniques that each sport has. In case of soccer, trying to understand and to learn the different technical skills. And when we go to up to 14 years of age, they should master these movements and the technical and also tactical knowledge. So only on this age we should start more specifically and gradually in this specific sport with the emphasis or in the emphasis on one only sport. So until then we should explore these three different movements, trying to give the athlete all the capacities to develop a lot of movements or of different movements, and this will let them to understand more their body and also to develop more easily some different technical skills and different movements and different abilities. Considering the hourglass presented in the last slide, the model of development of athlete, the long-term athlete development was conducted, and we can see all the different phases in the left part of this slide. And we will start with the fundamental phase that is around the age of 6 to 9 years of age in boys and 6 to 8 years of age in girls. This difference between girls and boys are related to the maturation process that is earlier in girls compared to boys. So normally we will see the ages more lower in girls in each phase comparing to boys, because normally girls achieve their maturation earlier than boys, and this could influence the physical performance in boys and girls athletes. The objective of this phase is to learn the fundamental movement skills, so the three different movements that I said before, the locomotor, stability and manipulative movements. And the importance of this phase is to have fun, to develop motivation to practice, to develop confidence, and to have the possibility to explore their capacities and their fundamental movements to perform all the other different abilities and different skills that could be performed in each different sport. Go to the second phase, the learning to train. So this is related to the ages of 9 to 12 years of age in boys and 8 to 11 in girls. The objective is to start this specialization in motor skills. So as we can see in the hourglass image, in this phase we start to learn the technical skills, and this is the window of opportunity. So the importance of this moment is to develop the motor coordination. So the central nervous system also has an important moment here, so they are developing and the movements are more start awkward to be more controlled, and so this is important to develop the motor coordination. The third phase, the training to train. This is a phase that all the athletes should understand how to train and the importance to train, and the ages are related to boys between 12 to 16 and girls 11 to 15. The objective here is to start to develop the capacity of aerobic capacity and develop strength. So this is the important moment of maturation, and that go to the end of this process, and we are in a moment or in a peak or going to the end, and aerobic and strength are very important to develop in these ages. So the window of opportunity is also related to these two capacities, very important in soccer. Jump into the fourth phase. So we are in adolescence now, so we are in 16 to 18 years of age in boys and 15 to 17 in girls. So the training is getting more serious, and so we are speaking about training to compete, so trying to go deeper in a competition. The objective is to optimize the physical capacities, so all the capacities, all the physical, like strength, aerobic, flexibility, coordination, so the important capacities in each sport, and soccer, or the most important physical capacities in soccer to develop. So here we can develop also more tactical characteristics and knowledge in athletes, as they already know the basics, the technical skills, although they need to develop constantly develop these technical skills. But we can complexify more and go to more to tactical skills to develop in athletes. Finally, we have the fifth phase, the training to win. This is the last phase until retirement. So this is the age between 18 and the older ages, and 17 in females. And the objective is to maximize all the capacities, all the knowledge in soccer. The window of opportunity is to maximize the capacities, and also to maintain this capacity without a drop related to the accumulation of years, and to a decrease of capacity. So this is our peak of performance, and to achieve this phase in a good level, we have to have the earlier phases very developed and well developed, not developing in a great velocity that could not have a good phase, and have developing these different windows of opportunities, and these different capacities, and these different objectives in each stage. So the literature is clear, and specific in soccer, it's clear that early specialization is not a way to become an athlete, an elite athlete. This is important to understand, that avoiding the rushing each phasing, and properly develop each capacity over the appropriate time is important to achieve the highest level of this of each athlete in a proper way, or in a best way of each athlete to have the development of the capacity. So starting in early ages in only one sport, it's not a guarantee that we will have a great athlete. And also to highlight some important conclusions that could lead to this early specialization, and the consequences of that. So the factors that could influence this early specialization could be related to social factors, like the clubs, the parents, the friends, the system limitations related to the competition, also the club that could make some pressure to make this early specialization. The social pressure that also the friends, family, to be the best or to be the next Cristiano Ronaldo, and personality. So each athlete has his own personality, and we have to pay attention and to teach them that it is important